Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I'm Hitman Kaz. Welcome back to Orochi Ch4, where it is properly time for us to continue with chapter 4. Funny enough, I actually did the first episode by accident because the thing was like, when it came to me recording chapter 3, I got so lost in just doing the doing the chapter that I was having fun doing it, man. I just kept going. I felt the urge to keep playing. I wanted to go further and further. The next thing I know, I'm running over the next chapter. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to go that far. And there it was. But I got no regrets. Cause hey, it's one less episode for the chapter. But at the same time, it does kind of mess things up a bit, especially when I'm trying to follow the story as you guys are, as I play through. Not to mention, I can't even front that one thing that I also do that you guys will probably think I'm crazy or that I'm wilding for is that once I'm done completing the chapter, I don't touch it until I'm ready. I don't touch the game until I'm ready to do the next chapter, because I record the whole chapter ahead of time, so that when it comes time to put out the next part of the chapter, there it is. And the thing is, like I said, when it comes to doing that, I just get lost in it, and then also, even though I'm probably not gonna do it this episode, one thing I also forgot is that when it comes to the time between the time in between me doing the chapter and then stopping and then doing the next chapter, the thing is, a lot of time passes before I do the next chapter, just because I record a lot of episodes and I stretch them out because I don't put them up every day, so they're able to last a long time. And the thing is, because it's a long time since that episode is since I do a recording, sometimes I'll forget the controls, so I might not know what I'm doing, or I might not know how to do certain shit. So one thing that I at first forgot, but thanks to a prompt that popped up on the screen, I think during the loading screen, I relearned it, and I was for the rage. And unlike Ghost, I don't fake the rage, because what you got to do is that when the Chaos Origin pops up, you got to have at least a 300 hit combo, and then when it comes to the 300 hit combo, once you hit 300, then the 300, then once you have 300, take out the Chaos Origin, or better, you could still attack the Chaos Origin, but make sure you have at least 300 hits, because then what'll happen is that the divine power gem will then pop up once the chaos origin disappears, and then that'll allow you to do rage. And then also what I wound up learning about doing this chapter when using rage is that if you use the Samurai Warriors characters while the rage is activated, they have, in my opinion, what I like to call a super Musu move, where if you use their regular Musu move, you know, without using the magic item, they'll do a super move, which is like, which honestly, if you which honestly, if you pay attention enough, yeah, where if you pay attention enough, honestly, the Super Musu might be more powerful than their unique magic move. But honestly, I think it really depends on the character you're using. You know, because some people might have a powerful Musu move and powerful Super Musu move. Some might have a powerful unique magic attack. Some might not. Again, you know, it all depends. You know, there's quite a few variables, you know, in place. And honestly, their stats alone. Yeah. You know, I always get a kick out of Nobunaga referring to Hideyoshi as a monkey. But then again, you know, but Nobunaga only calls him that because he loves him. He only does it out of love, you know. And then actually speaking of Hideyoshi, I don't know if I mentioned it in previous episodes, but before I ever had Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, I was actually surprised that he had a wife. Because given how goofy he acted, I never thought that he had a significant other. But then again, to be fair, it's not like Nene was in Samurai Warriors or even Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends. But and then I'll admit I was thrown off when she treated the officers a part of the Toyotomi army as her kids, and she was their mother. And I thought I thought that was weird, and then I thought that them accepting that was even more weird. But considering what I now know, you know, it's understandable. Given the circumstances, it does suck. But, you know, doing this, you know, it definitely makes up for it. I mean, sure, there still might be a void of not being able to have kids, but just, you know, since they allow and accept Nene as their de facto mother, you know, that's what's up. And for those of you that don't know, the thing is that when it came to Nene, she could her that she and Hideyoshi were not allowed to conceive. I forgot why, but as far as I know, them having kids was forbidden. So, you know, in order to fill the void, she treated the she treated all the officers under Hideyoshi's rule as her kids, and they acted as if they were her children. And well, actually in and I know I make a lot of references to Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, but hell, you know, that and Samurai Warriors, you know, last two ones that I played before I played the Warriors Orochi series, not counting Dynasty Warriors. You know? And plus, you know, the sequences of two or more characters talking to each other were also very memorable, especially, you know, depending on who was talking to who. Of course, Morochika wasn't one of them because he wasn't there yet. At least not that I know of. And if he was there, I unfortunately didn't know good enough. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, you know, so yeah, and it's actually funny looking back when it comes to comparing the Empire series to the main series, because, you know, the Empire series, you know, you're taking control of the whole army, capturing bases, setting up policies, you know, and all that good stuff. Whereas in the main series of Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, you're just, you know, going through the story mode and period. Going through story mode and different periods of time, and, you know, each person has their own story going a certain way and shit, and, you know, so it's dope. And you know, for me, as much as I like, you know, the series as a whole, I definitely gotta say, you know, the Empire series, in my opinion, gives a great way to have you play the game from a different point of view, where instead of, you know, just doing a story, you're laying the foundation behind the story. You in a way become the man behind the magic, because, you know, either you are in an army to and you are doing what you can to just get money and better yourself and better what you're doing and getting stronger, or much better, you're leading the army, so in this way you're calling the shots. You're deciding who joins the you're calling the shots. You're deciding who joins the clan, who leaves the clan, if you are good to the peasants and whatnot, and you know, and in a way, one could argue that it has a taste for both sides of the equation, uh, allowing you to do whatever. Because I mean, hey, if you're down with the story, you know, that's what the main tier is for. But if you wanna call it shots and find out how everything goes behind the scenes and how they move on and control other territories, take other territories, make alliances and whatnot, then that's what that's for. Furthermore, at first I didn't do this, but nowadays I do this, where when it comes to the officers of the clan you beat, what'll happen is that they will refuse. Well, some of them will occasionally refuse to join you, and if you refuse, and there was an option where you could behead them or kill them. And at first, I didn't want to do that, but then afterwards, I was like, "Fuck it, why not?" And nowadays, I'm like that, and basically for me, it's my way or the highway. Where if you are part of the losing army, and then I want you to join my crew, I want you to join my army, and you say no, you die. It's my way or the highway. So either it's my way or your head is getting chopped off. These are your last moments in the army. In the war to unify Japan or China, depending on what game you have. And it's bye-bye time. Straight up. And honestly, especially in Warriors 2 Empires, I actually enjoyed it. This gonna sound dark. I apologize, y'all. But I actually enjoyed seeing some of the people's reaction to getting beheaded. Because some of them I even beheaded before I even gave them the chance to join my army. So some of them would have their eyes go bug-eyed or whatnot. They'd be shocked, scared, something to that effect. At the fact that they die here, and for those that go down, for those that die, that refuse to join my clan, I have no sympathy for them because they had a chance to continue living by serving under me, but because you refuse to listen, you refuse to fall in line.
旋回と人間どもの抵抗は予想以上に激しい。貴様と秀吉にはもっと力を尽くしてもらわねば。
一つ忠告しておく。人をざれ言で操ったつもりかもしれぬが、その浅はかさはいずれ白日のもとにさらされよう。
真の王の言うことだ。ありがたく聞いておこう。人などの力を借りねばならぬとは。それに父上はなぜ真を話してくださらぬのか。誰だ。貴様。
Well, I certainly wonder who that was, but, you know, all will be answered in due time. But until then, that's going to do it for this video. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your discovery to come and chill with your boy. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment if you like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, by way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am the Hitman Kaz, and if you see me coming, run.